Hello, welcome to Petra Media. This is Terrence, and today we're doing some guerrilla stuff because I'm using my phone. Normally, I don't record with my phone. I usually use one of my other cameras to do this. But today I figured, just because it's a quick video, let me just knock out this content for you guys real quick. I'm trying to get more storage into my 1000 because it's the one I carry all the time with me. We just got back from the family trip for Christmas to Reno, and I had a great time with the family. The kids had a great time. And I started thinking, I had some of my drums, but everything was sitting on my laptop that comes with me. And I could transfer it to the 1000, but I kind of got tired of that process a little bit. Not because it was bad, it was just kind of like I was recording the samples in, which is great because the converters are decent on the 1000 and it sounds amazing. But the thing is, the files were already processed. So it's not like I was going to get a huge benefit other than me just enjoying the process of chopping things up. So what I decided to do was to put it on here. This is a 120 gigabyte micro SD card, and it's inside of an adapter for an SD card, and that is inside of a compact flash adapter. And why does this matter? I actually tried formatting this several times. I actually tried it on the 5000 and the 1000, and both times it failed. What was interesting about this was when I formatted it in the Phantom X, the Phantom X did something to this that allowed it to work on the Phantom, and it gave the Phantom 120 gigabytes of sample space, which is great. Not RAM space, but storage space for samples. But also it allowed the 1000 to actually access this and format it for the MPC. And now I have 120 gigabytes for the 1000. What we're gonna do today is take a quick look and see if the files show up on here. I have a couple already on here. I did a short video on this previously. And I'm going to also, after I check it and make sure it works on the 1000, put it into 5000 and see if the 5000 reads it as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just put this back in the 1000. And with the compact flash drives, you wanna be real careful how you put it in because you wanna make sure you don't bend those pins. Those pins are really hard to replace. You can still get the kit from MPC Stuff, but there's not too many places to replace this if you mess this up, so don't mess that up. We're still recovering from the Midas disappearing from our lives, but as we move forward, let's move on into the code section. So as you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff on here, and I've already plugged it into the USB, so I'm gonna hit USB and tell it to mount. And over here on the PC, it should pop up. It takes a second, I've noticed, but that's probably just because it's USB 1.1 and it has to have the whole conversation with the computer before the computer says, okay, you're allowed to be accessed by me, or whichever way it goes. There we go. So this is the drive. Now I'm gonna check it real quick because I'm curious to see what format it is in. So if we go to properties, it is FAT32. Let's see if we can get some details on this because I'm just not understanding why it didn't work when I tried it the first time. I'm not seeing anything here that's actually beneficial. Let's see, customize. I think it has to do with the sector size. And this view in Windows 11 is not helpful for that. So maybe let's see if I can get more details, show more options. Here we go. Yeah, let's get the real property look. Yeah, so it's not showing anything. It's FAT32. I'm wondering, let's see if I tell it to, I'm not gonna format it, but let me see if I try to the format. So go to format, allocation size units, 128 kilobytes, exFAT. It doesn't work for exFAT. Oh, I think that's what it is. Oh, and I see now because this is an older format, it's not even allowing me to go back to FAT32. So I'm wondering if the 1000 and the 5000, because they're older machines, I think they function on the format scenario where the sectors need to be around 128 or 64. They can't be as high as what's required for exFAT or NTFS. And maybe that was the problem. When I tried to have the 1000 formatted the first time and the 5000 tried to format it, they both couldn't read it correctly. But the Phantom didn't give a crap. And it said, you're gonna be mine. So it formatted it in FAT32 and did what it's supposed to do, which made it easier for me to now access it here. And the good thing about FAT32 is I should be able to see it on the Mac if I need to, but for the most part, I'm using MPC2 on here, and I have access to all of my files via the server scenario I have going on between the Mac and the PC. The 1000 has access to a bunch of stuff, and the 5000 also because of this. So let's open this up. I'm actually adding like 2 or 3 more kits really quick. They're kind of like my special kits. All right, I was able to locate the kit that I was looking for, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag this over to the MPC. There's not a lot of files in it. The good thing is that these are all already 16-bit. They're really small, so this is one of my favorite kits. It's called a voice kit. I don't know if I'll ever share this, but it's one of my special kits that I use all the time. And it's really great. It adds like a little flavor to everything, and it has some really banging drums. Naturally acoustic drums that are just really, really cool. And it's from a brand that is very unknown by many people, but for the most part, I love it. All right, so now that the kits are loaded, I'm going to eject the drive from here, because you can't eject it from the MPC, you have to eject it from a computer. And then once you do that, it puts it in this state, so now I can load sounds. So now let me just unplug the 1000 from the USB. That way we have it here. And let's just dive in and check some stuff out. So I have the voice kit, so I'm gonna go into the drive here and we're just gonna hit play so you can hear it. It's not at full level, no wonder. So let's check another one just to be sure that we're doing good. Not bad. Okay, so we're looking good. Let me try one last one real quick before I'm gonna take a break. Oh, we know that. So the tricky part of this now is going to be seeing if the 5000 reads the compact flash drive. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the 1000 and put it into the 5000 and try to do this all one-handed. So now that it's in, the next thing for us to do is to load it. So we're going to go to mode, hit disk, and it does see the compact flash drive. So let's go in. Boom, there we go. Look at that Phantom, horns, Neptunes, Timbaland voice kit, a whole bunch of different drums that I like. And wait, do I have my tape drums? And the Petrol tape drums. You know what? Let's check those out for a second. So I'm gonna go down to the kicks. So drums, and let's see if it plays it. Yeah, I love these drums. I haven't used these in a while. Yeah, so it works. This works. I am happy. So now this gives me 120 gigabytes of storage on a compact flash adapter via micro SD for me to take things from here, wherever I am, put it together, and then bring it home, finish it on the 5000, which is connected to the Phantom and everything else in the room. So this makes sense. Going back to the original idea, the reason why I decided not to put the hard drive inside of my machine is because I travel a lot lately for various music reasons, and it just didn't make any sense for me to have a drive on board, mainly because if something goes wrong, and let's say for whatever reason that gets stolen, I can replace that, but I don't want to have someone have all of the things that I use or any of my sessions and have access to all that data to do whatever they want with it. So having all the extra space on a micro SD is perfect. When I travel, this actually gives me the opportunity to put the micro SD card in my wallet, and then I can leave the compact flash in there. And then when I get to the location and I'm ready to work, I can just put it back together and throw it in there. I don't have to ever worry that I might lose my MPC and have somebody get my stuff. This thought crossed my mind when I bought the first 5000, and it had a hard drive inside of it, and the previous owner never deleted any of their stuff. And I decided as a good steward to delete it for him or her, because I didn't want to have access to their data. Some of the tracks actually did sound really good, but it's not my data, and that's theft. So I didn't want to do that. And the second one that I picked up came with a CD inside of the drive that had a finished record on it. And again, because it's not right to steal other people's stuff, I just threw it away. So it seems harsh, but it's the right thing to do. And in my case, I would want someone to have access to my stuff. So if you like what I've been talking about, like, share, and subscribe. Join me next time on the next video. And check out my website, Petrol Media Inc. I have sample packs up there. I have merch up there. I have links in the description for affiliate links. And all those different things help me support continuing the mission of making this happen and making content for you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. And I thank you for everything you guys do for me. I'm going to keep doing what I can for you. Like, share, subscribe. Check you next time.